I like what I've seen from Gavin Newsom recently. I criticized Gavin Newsom a lot for the podcast he did with Charlie Kirk and others, where I thought like he coddled these right-wingers. Steve Bannon was another one, and I didn't like what I saw there. But what I can tell you is that we're seeing a different side to Gavin Newsom now, where it appears as though Newsom is ready to fight back, and he is. And I like that. We've seen members of his administration on social media mocking Donald Trump, going after Trump with his same words. I do like that. I think this should have happened a long time ago. But this was Gavin Newsom and what he had to say yesterday, saying that we meaning the other side, shouldn't have to play by the rules while Donald Trump tries to rig the midterms. Have a listen to what Newsom had to say about that.
So we're here with our state of mind, with the clarity of our purpose and conviction to recognize that we need to reconcile the world we're living in. We do have agency. We're not bystanders in this world. We can shape the future, and that's what we intend to do today. We're here because Donald Trump, on January 6th, tried to light democracy on fire, tried to wreck this country, tried to steal an election, as Alex just said, by trying to dial in for 11, almost 12,000 votes. And here we are, in open and plain sight, before one vote is cast in the 2026 midterm election. And here he is once again trying to rig the system. He doesn't play by a different set of rules. He doesn't believe in the rules. And as a consequence, we need to disabuse ourselves of the way things have been done. It's not good enough to just hold hands, have a candlelight vigil, and talk about the way the world should be. We have got to recognize the cards that have been dealt. And we have got to meet fire with fire. And we've got to be held to a higher level of accountability. So that's what this is about. It's not complicated. We're doing this in reaction to a president of the United States that called a sitting governor of the state of Texas and said, find me 5 seats. We're doing it in reaction to that act.
Listen, I like what I'm hearing from Gavin Newsom. Quite frankly, I wish more Democrats would be speaking that same language with that passion. I agree. And he went on. And this is what I like about Gavin Newsom 2.0. He went on, and it seems like finally we have a Democrat that's forcibly telling the truth that many of us have been broadcasting for months.
We know what Donald Trump knows. He's going to lose the midterms. He knows de facto his presidency ends in 17 months when Speaker Jeffries is back in office. He knows it. Why else would you try to rig the system? Why else would you make the phone call? He's a failed president. Who else sends ICE same time having a conversation like this? Someone who's weak. Someone who's broken. Someone whose weakness is masquerading his strength. The most unpopular president in modern history. An economy that's collapsing all around him. You saw the new wholesale prices going up almost a full percentage point today. Inflation is going up. Job creation is going down. He's trying to rewrite history, Smithsonian, censoring historical facts. And in the spirit of what Adam Schiff said, he's trying to put America in reverse on voting rights, civil rights, LGBTQ rights, on women's rights. He wants to bring us back to a pre-1960s world. That's what this is all about. It's about power.
That is what it's all about. And I agree with everything that Gavin Newsom just said there. And here's the point in the speech yesterday in this press conference where he starts talking about California. And he's saying we may not get California back if we allow Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans to do what they're doing and trying to rig the midterms. And I think Gavin Newsom is correct. Have a listen to this.
And we'll present this to the voters on a special election that happens to coincide with other municipal elections on November 4th. It is a sprint. And if California, one of the most un-Trump states in America, is not successful, at our peril, we may not get this back. I'm telling you, we may not. He is rigging this next midterm election before one vote is cast. He tried to wreck our democracy after the last vote was cast the last time. Now he's doing it in plain sight. And we have to have our sights focused, laser focused on winning, fighting fire with fire, no longer on our back heels, on our toes. We drive the narrative. We drive the reforms. We drive the talking points, surround sound, not just California, all of us, we the people, states, large and small, all across this country. It is time for action, no longer words.
Listen, I like what I'm hearing from Gavin Newsom. I like the fight. That sounds like a guy that wants to be president. And I don't believe these are empty words. He's showing it with action. I was very disappointed in Gavin Newsom when he did these podcasts with Charlie Kirk and Steve Bannon. He almost, it seemed like he was normalizing them. And I didn't like that. And I was very disappointed when I saw that. But I will tell you, this new Gavin Newsom, I like.